What's up guys, Corvus here and welcome to episode 343 of my Pokemon Showdown Random Battle series. On the previous episode we got 2 wins and 1 defeat unfortunately. I don't like how many defeats we've been getting recently. And that took us to 708 wins, 314 defeats, a 394 game differential. Hopefully we can get 3 wins today and let's get underway with battle number 1. Okay guys, battle number 1, and we're going to lead off with the Wormadam versus the Regirock. Let's go for a Stealth Rock. So we're going to just trade Stealth Rocks, that's fine. And go for a Toxic to wear him down if he decides to go for Curse. What's my opponent going to do? We could go Rock Blast to pop the balloon. It's going to go out into Ludicolo, which is a pretty good switch for my opponent. We don't really have a good switch in, so I think I'll just stay in and go for the Rock Blast. Although he could be trying to sell Brain, but I can't really do much about that. Wasting a turn of Rain may be good. I missed the Rock Blast. Not great. I wish I had Protect instead of either Earthquake or Rock Blast. It's going to go Scald, take me out, well take me down to my sash. And this Rock Blast is going to do a little bit of damage, not too much. But Toxic means he goes down next turn. Let's go for another Rock Blast. Scald takes me out, but Toxic should take out the Ludicolo. And down it goes. So that was definitely worth it. Let's go Mega Mobile. Because if he brings out a Pokemon that can't do anything to Mega Mobile, I can get the substitute up and then hopefully do some sweeping. The Rain also helps out because it reduces the effectiveness of Fire-type Pokemon. However, we do probably need to switch out here. Is he going to Dragon Dance to get that health back? I think he is. Yes, he is. I'll get that attack back. So we're going to sub, and now we're going to go for a Focus Punch. He's definitely not expecting a Focus Punch. Earthquake breaks the sub. See how much the Focus Punch does. Takes him down to 3%. I'm going to go for a Sucker Punch now. The thing is, he's not going to have any non-attacking moves apart from Dragon Dance. So he's either going Dragon Dance or he's going Earthquake. He's going for an attacking move, and we're going to take out the Wish Cache. That's good, because that's one of the problems to Mawile gone. Chandelua's going to come in. I'm pretty sure we can kill her with a Sucker Punch. Is it going to Calm Mind is the question. Even if it is, Iron Head would do nothing to it. Like, the only thing I could think to do otherwise would be to go for a substitute. He is going to Calm Mind. No, he's going to substitute. Oh, that's a good play. A very good play. Let's go out into Love Disc. Sacrifice Love Disc to the Chandelure. He's going to Calm Mind now. That really sucks. Thankfully he is frail. So we can go for a Scald. And it will take out the sub. It's going to Shadow Ball now, takes me out. And now we are going to go... We really have no switch in for him. We really don't. And I'm making that very obvious. With both how long I took and the fact that I switched to Mega Mobile in on Chandelure. That's not something you ever want to do. Let's go for an Iron Head. He goes Fire Blast, it's going to take me out. Oh, I was just hoping they wasn't going to go for an attacking move and go for Substitute again. Could have went Sucker Punch and it would have taken him out. Go Psyshock. Doesn't do much, and that's going to take me out. Yeah, I can see where this is going. He's going to sweep my entire team with a Chandelure. It's not particularly nice. We're going to send out Tapu Lele. And we're going to go for a Psyshock. We finally take out the Chandelure. Tapu Lele would have actually been a better switch than Latias, because I get the Psychic terrain boost to Psychic type moves. That was misplay on my part. Shouldn't have went Latias. Regirock's going to switch in. We do have Focus Blast. So if this hits and may kill, it's going to miss, of course, because that's what Focus Blast does. He's going to paralyze me. Great. No, cancel. Or Aromatherapy. It's going to Stone Edge. That's a 2-hit KO. Why did we go Focus Blast? Like, we hit and killed. But how much time was there between me clicking Aromatherapy? I'm pretty sure the Showdown actually said I was going for Aromatherapy as well, and it just didn't want us to. Why? There's something wrong with Showdown lately. Just in the past 2 or 3 days, the amount of lag not showing up is ridiculous. Like, you can change moves 10 seconds before, and it still counts the move as being made. Let's go Thunderbolt. Well, Life Orb. Drill Peck doesn't take us out, but Life Orb is going to take us out. So it's going to be a narrow 1-0 to my opponent here. And that's going to be the end of the first episode. I'm just thinking, Fearow outspeeds Tapu Lele, doesn't it? Because if it doesn't, then if Tapu Lele outspeeds Fearow, then if I had Aromatherapy to get rid of the Thunder Wave, I could have then killed the Regirock on the next turn and still been faster than Fearow and done some damage to it. But it wouldn't have mattered unless I one-shot the Fearow. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the first battle. Let's go on to battle number 2. Okay, guys, on to battle number 2 of the episode. We're going to lead with Conkeldurr versus the Dusknoir. We definitely have to switch out because we don't have a Guts Conkeldurr, which is something I always complain about. Why doesn't Showdown never give you a Guts Conkeldurr? It's better than Sheer Force. It just is, in my opinion, better than Sheer Force. For the simple fact that it can take Will-O-Wisps and stuff. People don't expect you to stay in on the Will-O-Wisp. So Dusknoir is going to come out. We're going to go for a Shell Smash. Going to go out on a Suicune, which isn't really good for us. We're going to go for a Hidden Power Grass. See how much it does. I don't know why it doesn't have Solar Beam, the Torkoal. You would think it would. I don't outspeed, do I? Let's go Yawn. We take that extremely well. Like, ridiculously well. And it went Hidden Power Grass again. What is going on? Yawn would have been perfect in that situation. Let's go Shell Smash again. Gonna Ice Beam, not gonna do much. We're gonna get a second Shell Smash off, which is very nice. And now we can go for, that's why he stayed in, because he wanted to get rid of the sun. Hitmontop comes in. It can actually take 2 there. Let's go for a Lava Plume. A should have went Lava Plume on obvious switch out. For some reason I thought I had Eruption instead of Lava Plume. Mew's gonna come out. We can get Lava Plume off on that. We should outspeed, unless he's Choice Scarf. What's he gonna do? He's gonna just stay in, take the hit, and take me out with the Psyshock. That's fine. We can go out into... Mandibles can't really do much. Let's go Gothitelle, just in case. Yeah, there's a serious amount of lag. I don't know if it's on my... It must be on my end. But I don't know why the lag's so bad. It's only for Showdown. I don't get lag for anything else. That's Thunderbolt. Is this gonna take him out? I don't think it will. No. If he has Roost, well, he can actually live in Null Thunderbolt, so that's Calm Mind. Because he can't switch out because of Shadow Tag. If he has Roost, my opponent wins a one-on-one against basically any Pokemon on my team. Because I don't have a Dark type move or a Bug type move as far as I know. So having to think here. He's gonna forfeit the game. Wow, that's a shock. Torkoal putting in some major work there, guys, and we're going to get a win in battle number 2. Let's go on to the third and final battle of today's episode. And on to today's final battle, guys, we are going to lead with the Landorus. Now, there's very little we can actually do against the Pidgeot, which is a huge problem because he's going to know that I can't do anything the second I switch out here. So we're going to go out into Blastoise, Mega Blastoise. If I had Stone Edge, I could do a lot, but I don't have Stone Edge. I wish I had Stone Edge Earthquake rather than Superpower Earthquake. Or I just had Sword Stance, Stone Edge, Superpower Earthquake. What's Superpower even on there for? Right, let's Mega Evolve. We will go for a Aura Sphere because it can't miss. And I don't feel like missing a Hydro Pump. If the Pidgeot was still in, I would have went for a Hydro Pump. I mean, I would have went for Ice Beam because it would have been super effective and done more damage, but Lantern's going to switch in, that's good for me. Doesn't do too much damage. We do outspeed, we could go for another one, or we could switch out into a Moongus, which does a pretty good job of walling. Because Lantern sometimes has Ice Beam, but not always. You would probably think I was going out into maybe Landorus, maybe just a ground type in general, so he may be going for either a Volt Switch or a Scald. Volt Switch just in case he thinks I'm going to stay in, just get a little bit of damage off and switch out, or a ground type, so he'll go Scald. Come on, what are you going to go for? If I had stayed in with Landorus, I would have been in a really good spot against the Rampardos. He's going to go Pidgeot. Mega Pidgeot, that's a certainty. And I don't know if we can live a Hurricane. We're not that bulky because we're the Life Orb set. If we were the Regenerator Black Sludge set, I'd feel a lot more confident about living a Hurricane. But because we're Life Orb, we're probably max special attack, max HP, which doesn't really do much for anyone. Like, there's so many better special attackers you can run than Amoonguss. Let's go for a... what's he gonna go? He may go Rock Polish. We could go Hidden Power Fire. Let's go Giga Drain. Just to break the balloon. Does go Rock Polish. Giga Drain's going to be a 2-shot, which is very nice, because I don't think he can one-shot me. Prove me wrong. I mean, I don't have much defense. 149's not great. But I don't think a Heavy Slam will kill. Because he didn't boost his attack, he boosted his speed. Which is a huge distinction. He can outspeed lots of my Pokemon now, but he hits them the same strength that he would have hit them last time. And that doesn't take him out, that leaves him with 1. That's really irritating that I did 51 and then 48. Because that means a Heavy Slam will kill now. He was Air Balloon set. I think we just let Amoonguss go down. Yeah, let's let Amoonguss go down. Heavy Slam takes me out. What's your speed? 119 doubles to 200 and something. Let's go Illumise and then set up a Tailwind. Because I'm fine if he takes me out after I've set up the Tailwind. This Aggron doing good work for my opponent here, being on 1% health. Let's go Tailwind. I obviously don't outspeed because he has +2 speed, which doubles his speed stat. And as we found out, I think it was last episode, the speed stat is just maxed out now. It didn't used to be in Gen 6. There was definitely situations where you would get a Pokemon with either minimum speed or just not maximum speed. Because if it is maxed out for every Pokemon, why not just put they have this speed? Do I not have Prankster? No, I have Tinted Lens. I wish I had known that. I would have went for a U-turn. Let's go for a U-turn now. Since it kills. With the Tailwind up as well. So I'm going to outspeed whatever my opponent's next Pokemon is. So I'm glad I went Tailwind. I was thinking, oh, I'm going to be outsped again, but no. Okay. Do I go Landorus and bait in the Lantern to try and Ice Beam me? Well, it's not going to come in because it's only on 52%. So I'm going to go Landorus and potentially set up a Sword Stance, depending on what my opponent goes down to. Based on the fact that they went Rampardos, means on the first turn, means they shouldn't really have anything for me. Or not anything that wants to take a single hit. Because they wouldn't have wanted to switch it in. So I suppose they could have like a non-bulky ice type, like a Weavile, which I could have easily one-shot with an... I think Earthquake from Landorus should one-shot Weavile. But of course Weavile outspeeds Landorus normally, so you would only get that situation if your opponent was switching in. So my opponent is going to bring out a Sandy Wormadam. We are going to switch out, unfortunately. into Blastoise. I knew I should have went Blastoise. It's just he absorbs all of my stab and the superpower as well. I'm glad I didn't go Moltres. I was thinking about going Moltres. Let's go for an Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump. And can we please hit it? It's 80% accurate. I should miss 1 out of 5. This is the first one. It shouldn't be the one I miss. Can we just take out the Wormadam? It may have Focus Sash, and it may Toxic me. That's the second worst case scenario. Lantern is going to come out, it's going to absorb that, and we're going to go for an Aura Sphere. We can take 1 Volt Switch. That's fine. Or we could go out into Landorus. Too late. It's going to T-Wave. I really wish I had gone out into Landorus now. Don't really get the chance because my opponent decided, the game decided to not let me switch out. Okay, so we're going to do that. Landorus is going to... Oh, Lantern is going to get a drop to its attack, which is nice. And hopefully the game can hurry up, because I really don't have... Like, this battle shouldn't be a 10-minute battle. This battle should be a 5-minute battle maximum. Right, we're going to take out the Lantern, which is nice. Very nice, in fact. It's probably going Ice Beam, would be my guess. When Madame Sandy's going to come back in. Now, it can't really do much to me. But we are going to go out into Blastoise. And now that the Lantern's gone, Hydro Pump should do a bit. It couldn't have missed the Lantern, could it? So I'm hoping that he either stays in or switches out in a Rampardos, obviously. He is going to stay in, that's going to take him out, which is very nice. Now the question is, do I go Ice Beam, which goes to 180, or do I go this, which doesn't go to 180? I wonder which. Let's go Ice Beam. He shouldn't kill us with a Hurricane. It should do about 50%, I'm thinking. Hurricane doesn't take me out. We do get fully powered, which is going to cost us our Blastoise, which kind of sucks. Yeah, it takes us out. That's okay. We can go out into... Moltres gets outsped is the problem. We have to go Landorus. We have no other option, really. I love that he went for Stealth Rocks when all he knew I had was an Illumise. Let's go Superpower then. Hurricane's probably a 2-shot on Landorus. Well, it definitely is if it wasn't Blastoise. He's going to U-turn out, which if he goes Rampardos is nice. He's going to go Donphan. Superpower's not going to do anything. We're going to get that drop to our stats. We're going to go out into Illumise. Just sacrifice it. I am really sorry for this lag. I don't know where it's coming from. Like I said before, the internet's working perfectly okay. Ice Shard was really obvious. We will go Cofagrigus, yeah. And I think we're going to go for a Hidden Power. We could go Shadow Ball, which would definitely, well, not definitely, but probably kill the Donphan. However, the Pidgeot may switch in. Which 2 Hidden Power fires, or fighting, is better than... Ooh, that's very nice damage. Now he does have crunch, or access to crunch at least. So I'm going to go for another hidden power here. We're going to take the crunch, hopefully quite well. We have 261 defense. They'll probably do about 50 to 60%, I'm thinking. He's going to head smash, which is going to one-shot us. He's going to go down though, which is okay with me. This is the hard part. I'm going to have to go Moltres because I have to predict the Donphan coming in. Donphan does come in. Very nice. Right, we have to go either Fire Blast or Hurricane. Let's go Fire Blast. Come on. This is going to be a very close battle. Fire Blast takes out the Donphan. Very nice. Now we do go down to the Pidgeot is the only problem. Let's go for the Hurricane because of the confusion chance. Just in case he does something weird. He's just gotta go Hurricane and he kills me. And then Landorus is probably going to get one hit off, but a superpower is not going to do enough. So I think my opponent has this in the bag now. Looks like we may get 2 losses today, which isn't good. We've been so bad. It's the lag, I think. It just throws us off so much. Hurricane is a 2-shot. Superpower is not going to kill, not even going to do half. And that means we are going to lose battle number 3 and pick up 2 losses for the day. So that means we are going to finish on 709 wins, 316 defeats, a 393 game differential. We're trying to make our way up to 400 game differential, so that's not a good day for us. And I really need to turn this around. But that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. If you've enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. From me, Corvus, thank you guys so much for watching all these episodes, and goodbye.